Howdy, Coach John here, and I have one of my awesome members and now team members here with me. I just want to share her story in a couple of minutes here with you, hopefully get you inspired. So, Lori, why don't you go and introduce yourself real quick and just share, it's been almost a year to date since you first rolled in these doors, which you'll learn. And, I don't want to take too much time on this because we got a lot more to share later. But why don't you go ahead and share with our audience a couple of quick hits as far as what your life has been like before, during, and now.
I came in a wheelchair. I had been in a wheelchair for most of 7 years. And I came in very low self-esteem, no love for myself, and very dependent on my kids and aides and different people to help me. And since coming here, it's been a year. I'm obviously out of the wheelchair.
Down about 66 pounds, no big deal.
Down 66 some pounds, yes.
To be precise.
Lost 40 inches, which is awesome. But more importantly than that, the emotional and the mental part of my growth has been outstanding, and just a 360. I'm speaking to people on camera.
Eye to eye.
Eye to eye. Didn't do that the first few months. And
your life's completely changed.
It's completely changed. I'm working again.
You went from being isolated to...
I went from isolate. I was living in isolation for 3 years. Rarely went out unless I just absolutely had to. Ordered everything into the house, so I didn't have to go out and do any kind of errands or shopping or anything. And now I'm out every day, 7 days a week.
She works at the gym now.
I work at the gym and talk to people all day long, talk to groups of people, and hold myself tall.
What have been the 3 biggest accomplishments over the past 12 months?
Being able to socialize, even just in small groups, just talking with people, not leaving the room every time there were people in the room. The biggest thing really is going from being so dependent on others to being self-sufficient and doing for myself, and not being so fearful of living alone and just living life, because I just isolated myself in my home because I was so afraid of so many things, and I didn't need to be.
What's the biggest things I've taught you over the past year through my life coaching program?
Well, mindset is a big part of change, of my change, of anyone's change. I perceived that I couldn't do a lot of things. I still had the mindset of being in the wheelchair and needing help, even when I was out of the chair. And so that's been a huge thing, is just the mindset. And just trying things, even if I don't think I can do it. There's so much more that I can do that I didn't think I could. Those are 2 biggies.
And there's still some days that aren't so great, right?
I still am a work in progress, absolutely.
But now you know how to pick yourself up. We all get down, right?
I have resources now of what I can do to bring myself back up, or to get myself out of a bad spot, instead of having to depend on other people to get me there. I can do it myself, and I'm okay going home and enjoying being at home, and that used to be not a good place for me. So my life has changed, just 360 twice.
What are some last things you want anyone watching this video to know?
That no matter what other people have told you you can or can't do, trust in yourself, believe in yourself, take the steps forward just to give it a try. And as scary as different aspects of life can be, for me, life in general was scary. And you just have to take that deep breath and take that first step and just reach out, and not to be afraid to ask for help. I used to think asking for help was a sign of weakness. It's not. I've needed a lot of help in this past year, and because of that help, I am who I am today.
It's actually changed how you think.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
What would you like someone out there thinking about working one-on-one coaching with me, what should they know?
That you will push them outside of their comfort zone, but in a good way, for a good reason. I've found that you have seen in me things that I didn't see at first, so I had to get to the point that I just trusted that you knew what you were talking about and suggesting. Turns out you did. But that you will challenge anyone that you're coaching to continue to take steps forward. And you have a way of helping to create those steps, a way of figuring out how to get from point A to point B. And
Where you are to where you want to be, right?
yeah, yeah. So.
Cool. Well, thank you, Lori. That doesn't even capture half the story, but I think you got an idea of the impact of having a coach help you make the changes you need in your life. So if that does speak to you and does touch you in any way, or is reminiscent of a wheelchair of your own that you feel trapped in and like it's holding you back, feel free to reach out to me directly. I'd love to chat with you more to see if I could honestly help you.